What's up, you guys? Welcome. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the new, well, not so new, Moncler fragrance. Okay, from my understanding, this is Moncler's first time ever releasing a fragrance, and I have it. If you guys have been following me, you would have saw it in a previous video where I kind of touched on it. Actually, it was like the last video I put out last week talking about my September hauls. I did include it in the September haul video and I spoke about it briefly, but today we're gonna go in depth with the fragrance. We're gonna like dive in. We're gonna talk about notes, we're gonna talk about longevity, we're gonna talk about all the things, okay? So if you want to know more about the Moncler fragrance, then please keep watching. Alright, so how I came to find out about this new Moncler fragrance, or not so new Moncler fragrance, is through one of my followers on Instagram. She had DM'd me and she was like, oh my god, you have to smell this fragrance, it smells so good, like you need to smell this fragrance. So I was like, alright girl, like she had really DM'd me like a few times about this fragrance, and so it was one particular message she sent me and it was a video of the bottle. Okay, that's when I lost it. I was like, I need this fragrance, okay, but it's pretty pricey. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I didn't want to spend at that time. I didn't want to spend, but we're gonna get into why I actually bought it. I did go and smell it, so it was not a blind buy. I just, at this point in my life, you guys know I'm really like curating my perfume collection. I'm getting away from blind buying is what I'm trying to say. I don't really care to blind buy, especially blind buying expensive fragrances, because they're expensive. And it just really bothers me when I spend that kind of money on a fragrance and it's not what I want. Like, I don't like it. So I'm getting away from blind buying. I don't care to blind buy anymore. Sometimes it can be fun and exciting and XYZ, but it just makes my nerves bad, to be honest with y'all. I get too much anxiety and it's not even worth all that, okay? So I did go and smell this fragrance, but let's talk about the packaging first before I get into the actual bottle. So I did pick this fragrance up from Dillards, okay? Now when I googled it, it was only available, like, I want to say at Bloomingdale's and another store. It was giving me like I had to order it. And so one day I looked and it said it was available at Dillards, and the Dillards was literally like 7 miles from me. So I went to Dillards, okay? Before we get into the fragrance, let me just introduce myself in case you're new over here. My name is Amanda Marie, and over here I love to discuss all things fragrance. So if you like to smell good, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and just become a part of the family, okay? Because we all smell good over here, okay? All right, so here is the bag. This is an actual Moncler bag, okay? Now, from my understanding, we do have a Moncler store here in Houston in the Galleria, and I did call them to see if they had the fragrance available, and they didn't, and I was totally shocked because I'm like, why y'all ain't got this fragrance? Okay, like y'all sell the fashions, but you don't have the fragrance, okay? Little backstory on Moncler, if you're not familiar with them. They are the brand that's known for these big puffer jackets that you see people wearing. I believe they have other fashions as well, but I will pop up a picture of one of the Moncler jackets, okay? So they are a fashion house. So I would not say that this fragrance is niche. Niche means that all that brand does is produce fragrance, okay? This is a designer fragrance. So designer means like there is a designer, i.e. like Moncler, where you're gonna get like clothes and handbags and shoes, and then fragrance if they have a fragrance out. So again, like I said at the beginning of the video, this is Moncler's first go of a fragrance. So they've never done fragrance before. They actually have 2 out. They have the Moncler Perfume, which I'm about to show you in this video, and they have the Moncler Pour Home, okay, the version that's for men. I did not smell that one because, honey, I was so head over heels in love with the Perfume. It just didn't even make sense for me to smell the one for men, okay? But here is the bag, okay? In the bag, I have a beautiful white box here that the fragrance came in. And listen, I smell the fragrance and I love the fragrance. What actually like made me actually buy it that day, because I could have smelled it and went home and ordered it on a totally different day. But I'm someone that likes instant gratification when it comes to certain things. Like, I love going into a store and actually seeing what I want and buying it. Well, what really drove it home for me is it was the last one in Dillards, okay? And I was like, go ahead. I swiped my card. I bought it because I knew if I would have left the store and tried to go back and get it, y'all know it wouldn't have been there. So yeah, I had to just buy it that day. But this is the box that it came in, and inside they put the lovely fragrance. And they also gave me, they gave me samples of the Pour Home. So I'll try that a little bit later. They gave me 2. I'll try that later on. They also gave me, is this the Fever? They gave me 2 samples of Jimmy Choo, but this is not the one I wanted. This is I Want Choo, which I've already smelled this one before. I wanted to try the Jimmy Choo I Want Choo Fever. Maybe this is the Fever, but I would think it would say Fever on the packaging. But if you guys don't know, Jimmy Choo I Want Choo has a flanker now, and it's called Fever, okay? I'm actually happy that they gave me a Moncler box, because I like to actually decorate with my boxes. As you guys can see, this is just a temporary thing. I'm gonna be bringing my fragrances out at some point, probably after I move, because I am getting ready to move in a couple of months. So this whole backdrop is gonna look totally different. Like, I'm already coming up with my design on how I want my display to look. It's gonna look totally different from what you guys see now. So I'm glad that I saved my boxes so I could actually put something up on my display. I do have all my fragrances. I have all of them. Some of them I've been selling that I don't wear anymore, but I still have a crap ton of fragrances, all right? So here is the box, okay? It says, has the Montclair symbol. It says Perfume, and this is a 5-ounce bottle. It is huge, y'all. This bottle is so freaking big. Man, I don't know if I will ever see the end or the bottom of this bottle, y'all. I honestly don't know. It's so big, okay? Here is what the bottle looks like, and this right here, you can get this, okay? This is a refillable LED holder for the fragrance. So there's 2 little tabs here at the bottom that you actually press in, okay, on both sides, and the fragrance actually comes out of the holder like so, okay? And so from my understanding, you can buy this holder, it just won't have the LED light at the front, okay? To be honest with you guys, child, I said I would never buy anything over a 1.7, and all of a sudden I got a 5-ounce bottle. How does that happen? But anyway, here is the top, and it does come with the Montclair symbol here. I don't think this is magnetic. No, this is not magnetic, but this is what it looks like without the top. And let me just go ahead and turn on the light for you guys. Turn it on, it's already charged. And let me just give you guys a closer view. Let me wipe this down a little bit because it's looking a little dusty. It's looking a little dusty. But here is the bottle. Hopefully it will focus for you. There we go. Can y'all see that? And so it has my name going across the bottle. There we go. It has my name going across the bottle. But, oh my God, it's hot. But when you first get your bottle, it's gonna have Moncler going across the screen. Now, how you change that is it comes with a little instruction booklet, and it also comes with the charger for the LED light, okay? All you have to do basically to be able to change it to your name or whatever you wanna call it, whatever, you just have to download the Moncler app, and it asks you a few questions, and then you can just change it to whatever you want to change it to. This was also a selling point for your girl. Like, I don't have anything like this in my collection. You guys know I'm a sucker when it comes to packaging. I feel like this is unique. And someone made a comment when I posted this on my Instagram, and they said that it was giving them 90s vibes from when, you guys know, back in the day, they had these belts with the LED light, and you could have your name put on it or whatever you wanted put on it. It is giving me that vibe, but I feel like because of the way the fragrance smells, it absolutely makes sense. Like this fragrance is very modern, but it has a throwback feel to it, which I love. It's kind of like giving you something old and something new all at the same time. I hope you guys get what I'm saying, okay? But let's go into the notes. Okay, so as far as, let me just give you a little bit of detail about the fragrance first. So this fragrance was released in 2021, and I'm thinking it probably was released maybe late 2021. It is created by, the perfumer is named Nasrin Bazoui Grielli and Quentin Biche, okay? The top notes include powdery notes, snow, bergamot. The middle notes include heliotrope, jasmine sambac. The base notes includes vanilla, sandalwood, cedar, and amber, okay? Now let's give her a spray. I love the sprayer too. This bottle is huge. It's almost hard to like grip it and hold it in my hand almost. Y'all see that sprayer? It's like a fine mist. You can't even really, like, the camera doesn't even really do it justice, to be honest. So gorgeous. In the opening, at initial spray, I get that bright bergamot. If you're not familiar with bergamot and what bergamot smells like, it smells like something very citrusy, okay? You guys know, y'all know what citrus is. Lemon, lime, citrus, okay? So this fragrance is supposed to mimic snow. Now, I live in Houston, and it doesn't snow here. And the last time it did snow here, the snow was mixed in with dirt and other crap. We did not have a fresh sheet of thick, powdery snow. Like, we don't get that much snow, okay? And when it does fall, it doesn't stick, it doesn't stay. It literally, like, is melted. As soon as the sun comes out, it's gone, okay? So I cannot necessarily speak to the note of snow. Like, I can't say, oh yes, this is exactly what snow smells like. Yeah, you're not gonna get that from me, because that would be a whole lot, okay? Now, in addition to the bergamot, I get a bunch of powder. This fragrance is heavy, heavy, heavy on the powder, okay? This is a very extremely powdery fragrance. Like, to be honest with you, when I first smell it, it's like, wow, it smells like something that I have. And as I'm going through my collection, I have nothing that smells like this, okay? Nothing. It does remind me a little bit of Naomi by Naomi Campbell. A lot of people don't have that fragrance though, but I get the Naomi Campbell vibes from this fragrance. And I bought that Naomi Campbell fragrance way back in the early 2000s. So that's why this, and other reviewers that have written reviews on this fragrance agree with me 100%. Not the Naomi Campbell reference, but in the fact that it has a bit of a throwback smell to it, okay? Not in a bad way though, not in a bad way, in a very good way, okay? At the same time, it's giving you throwback, but it's also giving you a modern feel, a modern touch, an up-to-date, you know, smell, okay? It is doing that. So I give them kudos for that. I don't know how they were able to combine the old feel with the new feel, but it works, okay? So again, this is heavy on the powder. As it dries down, you do pick up that heliotrope. It's the same kind of heliotrope that is in Tom Ford's Metallique, okay? Or Powdery Hawthorn by Darcier. If you have that and you smell it, you can smell the hawthorn in it. It's the same hawthorn note, okay? The jasmine is coming off a little soapy. I'm not the biggest fan of jasmine, but when it's like this, I can tolerate it. It's not heady, it's not overpowering, it's not any of those things. It's very subtle and subdued and kind of taken aback to everything else that's going on in this fragrance, okay? In the dry down, I do get a heavy dose of vanilla, okay? This is an extremely vanillic scent. So you have to be someone that is totally into vanillas, and you have to be someone that doesn't mind powdery fragrances, okay? In addition to the vanilla, I do get something creamy, and I feel like that is from the sandalwood that's in the base. This fragrance, though it's supposed to mimic snow, and when I think of snow, I think of cold. I think of ice, cold, okay? But for me, this fragrance is coming off very warm to me, and that's because of the amber. There's amber in the base. And last thing in the base is the cedar. I do pick up a lot of cedar in this fragrance. It's not heavy on the woods, but you get the cedar. So again, from my understanding, this fragrance is supposed to mimic snow. Maybe in Colorado, you're in a snowy, woody area, okay? And I mean, you're probably in about 3 to 4 inches of snow. Snow is on everything, covered everywhere. You're in a wooded area again, because I do pick up on the woods, and I do pick up on a beautiful powdery, creamy vanilla, okay? So that's where you are. You're in the woods, nothing but snow, and it's wonderful, okay? You're having the best time of your life, like you catching snowflakes, you know what I'm saying? Like you just making snow angels, like you just doing all that. You on a snowmobile, it's all about the snow. You got on your cute little outfit with the boots and the fur, like, okay, you're doing it, okay? That is what this fragrance, if I had to imagine, that is what this fragrance is giving. Like I could totally see myself being in like Colorado or somewhere and taking this fragrance with me, okay, on vacation. This is, you guys, the ultimate wintertime, fall wintertime scent, okay? It's non-offensive. Like you can wear this to work, you can wear this to the gym, you can wear this to dinner on a date night. You can literally get away with wearing this fragrance anywhere you choose and please, because it is a crowd pleaser, okay? Everyone will enjoy this fragrance. Another reason I have to mention this, why I'm so happy I got this fragrance. I will be honest with you, I have a ton of fragrances. If you guys have been following me, you know this, okay? I promise you, I don't have a fragrance. I probably have a handful of fragrances in my collection that gives me the amount of longevity this fragrance gives me. I'm talking about 8+ hours. This fragrance goes and goes at like nobody's business, okay? Even when I shower after a long day, I still smell this fragrance on my skin. You guys, I still pick up this fragrance on my skin. This thing, the longevity, by far, hands down, is amazing. I give it a 10 out of 10 when it comes to longevity. I give it a 10 out of 10 when it comes to projection. Now, I personally, because it's so heavy on the powder, I cannot overspray this, okay? Because it starts to like trigger my allergies, and it can be a bit much when on the powders, okay? I cannot spray this. I'm probably spraying about maybe 7 sprays max, okay? 2 on the wrist, the neck, 2, 3 on the neck. I'm getting the back of my legs. That's it. If I don't get my neck or my wrist, I'm spritzing my clothes, and that's it. Oh my God, I did not spray this on my clothes. I only sprayed it on skin, but I can imagine if I sprayed this on my clothes, it would probably take about 2 washes to get the fragrance out. Okay, y'all know in Colorado how the snow falls and sticks. The fragrance sticks to you. It's sticking to you, okay? Just like that snow in Colorado falls and sticks. It's sticking to you, baby. She ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere, okay? I love this fragrance. I absolutely love it. I think the packaging is a little gaudy and obnoxious, but y'all know me. Like, y'all know me, okay? I like things like this. I just don't know how to do anything on a small scale. Like, I just don't. I don't, okay? And that's one of the things I've grown to love and appreciate about myself is I just like loud, obnoxious, gaudy things. And this fits right into my world, okay? It has my name on it and everything. Yes, thank you. Put my name on it, okay? I want that. Guys, this fragrance is amazing, okay? Amazing. This is definitely gonna be a to-go-to wintertime scent for me. And I'm just happy to have it in my collection. It's probably one of the most exciting purchases I've made this year thus far. And we almost at the end of the year. So, and I've bought a lot of things. And this by far is the most exciting. I love the packaging. I love the smell. I love the longevity. I love the sillage. It's hitting every mark for me, okay? And the fact that I am a vanilla lover, it all made sense to buy this fragrance. So it made sense to me. It made sense to buy this fragrance, okay? So that is Moncler Perfume, okay? I'm gonna shut that off because I want my battery to last. So you do a long press and it shuts off. Comment down below if you guys have this fragrance, okay? I would love to get your thoughts on it, and you know, let us all know, because like I always say, it's always good to get more than one opinion, especially if you're thinking about purchasing this fragrance. And I want to say this fragrance ran me like $210. I want to say it ran me like $210. It was $2 something, okay? But in my opinion, it is so worth it. It's gorgeous. It's classy. It's giving me all the feels. It's giving me all the feels. I have absolutely no regrets, okay? Now, if you're into fragrances, I would love for you to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bells. That way you'll be notified every time I upload and you don't miss out. I would also love it if you give this video a big thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for your support. Like, I can't tell you guys enough, especially on Instagram. Like, y'all showing out for me on Instagram. Like, I'm feeling all the love. So thank you guys so much. Again, comment down below and let us know what you think about this fragrance if you have it. Thank you guys again for watching. I hope you're having a fabulous day, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah.